Hello, it's Amy Brookhammer, and this video is for sharing with send out cards how to create the back of a card that you're happy with and that works for you. Here's an example of an agent that has the back of her card customized. So let me show you how I go about doing this so that you guys can make your own card backs in as many different variations and ways as you would choose, and then I'll show you how to put it into your send out cards account and how to change the card backs based on who you're sending a card to. Okay, so let me go back to my screen, and here I am sharing my Google Drive with you. And so in Google Drive, what I like to do is go to New and Google Slides. So I like to make these in Google Slides. This is just how I know how to do it. It's free, and it's the way I know how to do it. So this is how I'm going to share it with you. So I basically take out, just click on the box and delete so that you get an empty slide. And then I would just maybe copy a few of those or duplicate those so that you have a couple of empty slides to work with. And then on the first one, I'm going to make this for my friend, Jessica. So inside the slide, I'm going to insert image, upload from computer. And what I've done is I have a send out cards folder on my computer. So I know that anything that I'm doing is going to be in that send out cards folder. Jessica Hubbard, I'm going to add her photo. Okay, there it is. Probably don't need it that big. And then I'm also going to insert image from computer. I'm going to open up my SOC folder, and I'm going to go back to Jessica. I don't know if this is it or not, but let's see. Oh, no. I've got her logo. So let me see. Insert image from computer. I think that might just be on my desktop, which is okay. It's not there. Let's see here. So what, I already have it somewhere else. Let me show you guys. All right. Here's her logo. Copy. This is where we were just now, okay? So I'm going to paste up her logo here. And if we're making a card back, this is a great start to that. And then if we want to put her name and phone number, we can do that right here and choose our font. Let's use Railway. I like to make this in the center, and maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. And then this is her contact information. So I'll copy that. And then just kind of line this up. And that's a great card back, right? What other things could you do here? You could add an email address. You could add a website. You could take out the picture. You could put in a team picture instead. So you can have a few variations of this. You could, have a family one if you don't want all of your cards to go out and look like a business account. Okay, so what we've got here is this image, right? So there's two ways to pull this image off and put it on your card back. So if this is our image, one thing we can do is while we're clicked on this page, we can go up to File and Download As, and we can download it as a JPEG. So here's the JPEG. And what I can do is edit, and I can crop it, right? So, oh my gosh, this is so sensitive. So I can just go like this, come up from the bottom, come over from the side, and save a copy. Jessica back, and I'm saving that in my send out cards folder. That's one option, is to download it as a JPEG and then cut and paste. Another option, I think everybody's computer has this, you go down to the little Windows thing and you type snip, and then you click on the snipping tool, and then it opens this box here, and you go to new, and then you basically just grab whatever it is that you want, and then you file, save as, and then I'm going to put that again in my SIC folder, Jessica snip back. All right. So again, one thing you can do here is duplicate this slide. And then on this page, you can move stuff around if you want to move your picture at the top, move this here, even go, up into that area, move this around. However you choose to make your back. And then, you can just keep playing around with it however you want. Again, this other agent that sent me a card the other day, this is her back. Let me change my image here. So she has her picture and her logo, and then all kinds of information here, and then send a card for free. So that is the back of her card, and you can make these any which way. If you've gotten a card from me, you've probably seen my card back. So now let's go into Send Out Cards account, and we're going to go to Send a Card, and we will go to Build Your Own, and this is the only way I know how to do this, guys. So I'm just going to go in, I'm going to pretend I'm putting in a card, right? So I'm going to go to the back, and that's my back currently. That's how I have one of my backs. You go to Layouts, and then here you see are all my backs of my cards. So I've got this one, that's my coaching business. I've got this one, that's me and Jenny, my buyer's agent. So that's just the extent of our team. So anytime we send a team card, I'll use that back. This is my default. So you can see that that's in green. That's my default. It's just real estate. And then I have this for the people that are in my EXP family. And then super generic one. See this return address and recipient address? That sometimes shows up on the back if you don't have a back set. See, Helene doesn't have that on there. Mine doesn't print with that on there. But if you're seeing those on your cards, I don't really like that. So I would just encourage you to put a new back on. And then this is just my real estate logo. And then if you haven't set a personal logo, there's some of these random send out card defaults. And so what got us to talking about this is Jessica said that on the back of her cards, it was this send out cards image and then a link to my send out cards website. So we wanted to change that. We wanted to get her some new backs. So here is create new at the bottom. And I don't want to choose existing. So see, here are some back templates. So this is the one with the 2 addresses. This is just complete add your image. So that's the one I like. It looks like Helene did this one with the 2 pictures here. There's a number of things that you can do, right? So what I just did was one of these. So let's just add this and then upload a photo. So it was Jessica back out of my send out card folder. And there it is. So I would not recommend the whole page, but you know, you can go pretty small or kind of like that size. So that will work really well. And then if we go back to layouts, oh, so we can save that down here. And then, sorry guys, sometimes a little wonky. So choose existing are here. And all you have to do is hover over something, see if I want to change my default set as default over here or up here or whatever. So that is a card back. And if you want to make a few variations, you can put them on here. And anytime you want to get in there, again, you have to just pretend you're creating a new card, go all the way to the back panel, and then go in and go to layouts, and then you can add a new one. This what's it called, UPC code or whatever it's called, QR code, that's always going to be there. I think that's something that Send Out Cards uses to track stuff. I don't know, but that's on there. I've also heard that if you do a landscape card, like see, for example, this is a card that Helene sent me, and it's landscape. But her back is up and down. I don't know how to change that. That's the way all my cards come out. Whether I do landscape or not, the backs are always portrait in style. So hopefully that helps you guys use Google presentations to make your card backs, and you can either snip the back or you can download and you can crop it so that it will fit really nicely into this. And hopefully that's helpful. I highly recommend that you guys create custom backs so that you're always able to use this as a marketing tool and always able to remind people that you sell real estate. And you never have to put a card in there. They always have your contact information no matter what. So hope this helps, and let me know if you have any other questions. All right, bye-bye.